So our goal for this project is we need to find a full NFL game or highlights on YouTube, and we need to find a fourth down. Okay, because this project's all about kind of that decision making that they did on the probability trees on whether it's a good idea or not to go for it on fourth down, and so we're going to be making decisions based on that. So today all we really need to do is kind of find our game and find all the information needed from our game. Okay. So, how are we going to find a fourth down? Well, what I did is I just went ahead and kind of picked a team that I wanted to study. I went on YouTube. You can see here. So I decided I want to pick the Chiefs. Let's say maybe I just became a big Chiefs fan because I'm a Taylor Swift fan and so intrigued by the dating life of her that now I've become a fan of the team of her boyfriend or guy she's dating or whatever. Okay. Um, and so it'd be a good thing to do here if you wanted to type like your favorite team, if you have a team here, and then type fourth down might be the quickest way to find it. If you're a big football fan and can remember like an important fourth down that you wanted to study, that would be a great idea as well. But if you don't have that, I just say search your favorite team and then do fourth down. Okay. All right. So I know that I already know and that I'm gonna pick this one because I already have my sample project done, and that's the one I did. I wanted to show you though, like what we're looking for here. So I brought up another video. It's kind of different based on what channel it's on, but there's kind of two numbers here. There's the clock. You can see this clock here says 7:12, and then underneath that says fourth. That is not fourth down here. The one that's by the clock is actually the quarter. So this fourth is representing fourth quarter. And the down here is the one you can see on the scoreboard where it says second and 4. So usually the down has like another number after it. So it'll be like second and 4 or third and 1 or fourth and 5, first and 10, something like that. It has an and with it. So that's the down we're looking for. Now, for this project, we need to pick a fourth down. So this one, although it's in the fourth quarter, is not a fourth down. I could not pick this play, okay? So we just want to clarify that. So I picked the one I actually did pick is this one. So you can see it's a little different how they do their scoring graphic at the bottom, but you can see the number next to the clock, that's the quarter. So that could be anything. The quarter can be first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, the one next to the clock, I don't care. But you can see next to here, the fourth and that's the down. So we want a fourth down. So this is a fourth down. And so I'm going to go ahead and play this so I can get to their setup. Okay, so you want to you can see this game must have been played in 2020 or maybe early 2021 because everyone's wearing masks. All right, I think it was actually in 2021. All right, and they're setting up now. Yeah, they always do a shot here where you can kind of see all the information. So I'm going to pause it right here. And this is definitely what this shot where they're showing it from the side. I can see where they're at. I can see the clock. I can see the score. I can see the fourth and whatever. This is what I want to screenshot. So I'm going to screenshot this into my project. This is something you could do today. So I have here on my sample project, you can see not only did I screenshot that right there that has all the information, I also put a link to the YouTube page. So copy that into your project. It's just going to be easier for you to access later on if you need to come back and gather more information. Okay. Then right underneath it, you can see I put the year that this game took place, the time left in the game. The down is fourth down. So that's what we talked about, the fourth and. Now the distance, actually, the website we're using, this is kind of a weird one because it's fourth in inches. Inches means like less than 1. I would say if it's inches, then just do fourth and 1 like I did here. Do fourth down, distance is 1. A lot of other times it'll say like fourth and 5. So then it would be down is 4 and distance is 5. So like the before the and is the down. We need a fourth down. What's after the um, what's after the and is the distance. So that's usually going to be a number. Like I said, um, if it's inches, you can use 1. Now, there is one rule I think I put on this one, or I put on the instructions here. It needs to be fourth and some number or fourth in inches. You cannot do a fourth and goal. The project just kind of doesn't work if we do a fourth and goal. Oops, it doesn't need to be third or fourth quarter. gonna change that. Okay, great. So once I get that information there, all right, I put another website in here on number 2. We're gonna have to type in all the information onto this website. Okay, so I already opened up that website right here, so we can see what that looks like. All right, and so now all that information that we had screen or we had typed into our project, I'm gonna type into here. So let me kind of transfer this over. All right, so we can see here the time left in the game is 1:35 in the fourth quarter. So I can fill that out here. I can do fourth quarter. Time remaining is 1 minute and 35 seconds. Okay, the other one we want to fill out is score differential. Now, you need to do this from the perspective of whoever has the ball. So I picked the Chiefs. Okay, so the Chiefs have the ball. So if I look at the score, we can see the Chiefs are winning by 5, right? And so since the Chiefs have the ball, I'm going to type this in here, score differential of 5. If the team with the ball is losing, you're going to type this in as a negative number. So if you're losing by 5, you would do -5. If they're losing by 1, you do -1. If they're tied, you would just put 0 in there, and that's fine as well. All right, field position. Um, for that one, you first need to decide, is it team's side or opponent's side? So again, you need to look at the offense. If the 50-yard line is where it switches, so if they're in before the 50-yard line, that's going to be their own side. If they're on the team side, if it's past the 50-yard line, it's going to be on the opponent's side. So that's kind of a tough one. I would say if you're not a big football fan and you're struggling with this one, definitely ask a group member, or you can ask me and I can help you out. So I know this is on the teams, and it looks like it's the 49-yard line. It's kind of one in front of the 50, and they're kind of on their own side of the 50, and so that's the team's 49-yard line. So I'm gonna put that in there. We're gonna leave the Vegas line blank. That's just if you want to include like the sports betting line, which we're not doing for this project. All right. So then last up here, we need the down and distance. So I'm gonna do fourth down. And everybody should have a fourth down. Remember, your quarter may be different, but your down is should be fourth, or else you need to find a new play. And then, like I said here, I tried to put in point 0.5 here, but it actually wouldn't let me when I try to press get results. It says it like needs to be at least 1. So if it's fourth in inches, you can just put fourth and 1. And you can see here, I'm going to press get results, and then I'm going to show the form. And this says that that this team has a 94% probability of winning at this point. All right. So that's where we're getting kind of our goal to get for today. I'm going to screenshot this. You can see I put it in my project down here, under number 2. Okay. I actually got a different answer. I think that's because it actually updates this website, updates the win probability calculations as it gets more data. So that's really cool. You can use this. Yeah, you can use this actually when you're watching football if you like, to see what's your win probability at any given moment. Okay. All right. Is there anything else I needed to say? Yes. Um, Oh, where do I find the website link to this win probability? That's a good question. So that is on the project instructions here on number 2. This website is the win probability calculator right there. So that's how you get to that website. All right. Okay. So I would like to kind of get numbers 1, or actually not this number 1. I would like to get the research done here on number 1, kind of much like it's looking here, um, on my page, on my sample project, which you can download on Schoology. I want you to get the screenshot in there. Only rule is you can't use this game that I used. So you got to pick a different game. Um, and then let's also try to type all that information into that win probability website and get that information. All right. If you're needing any help, I think we're going to be working on this today and tomorrow. So if you're needing any help, we're actually going to go into our table groups, so you can like share your screens with each other and be like, "Hey, can anybody help me with this?" And then also in your groups, there is a like ask for help from the instructor button, so you can call me into your group and show me your play, and I can help you out with anything as well. Okay. Um, awesome. So let's do that. So we're gonna break into our. Oh, actually, I'm gonna stop recording here.